hey there, Sagittarius. Welcome to Zen Tarot. My name is Julie. I'm going to do a tarot card reading for you, Sagittarius, see what kind of energy is coming toward you and what kind of energy you're dealing with right now. If you like this reading, don't forget to hit the like, share, and subscribe buttons. Can't tell you how much I appreciate you. If you'd like a personal reading, all of that information is in the description box below. And just a reminder, this is a general tarot card reading for the sign of Sagittarius, anywhere in your chart really, or if you're just checking in on Sag. Everyone is welcome here. It just might not resonate with all, but welcome, welcome, Sagittarius. What is going on? Whew, let's see. Let's get you a black tarot card. I want to see what kind of shadow work you're dealing with right now. So Spirit, what kind of shadow work is Sagittarius dealing with right now? Shadow work for Sagittarius. The Emperor. Wow. Maybe some kind of very, very harsh energy around you, or a overbearing boss or partner or friend. Interesting to have the Emperor be your shadow work. Good God. And on the bottom of the deck, the Lovers. Wow. Maybe it is an overbearing partner or a twin flame. Twin flame energy can be very, very difficult. Looking in that mirror all the time, you just want to punch yourself in the face. All right, let's see what kind of animal spirit guide is up in the ether for Sagittarius. What's going on with Sagittarius? What's going on? An animal spirit guide for up in the ether for Sag. Ooh, messy relationships with the octopus. So yeah, you're looking at your relationships. You're looking at those soul bonds around you and really analyzing them. Who can come and who has to stay behind? Cleaning house. Sagittarius is cleaning house. Buffalo, look how strong you are. Look at the stamina you have as well. So you can do this. You can do this. You can really plow through these and discard what is not working out here. Interesting. It's like you're doing this deep dive or this microscopic look at your relationships and what they mean to you and what value they have and what value you bring to them. You're really, really looking at this and you're kind of going under this this real microscopic look at twin flame energy and what does that really mean. You're going very much deeper into those relationships. It seems like one is always overbearing because you're just trying to find that balance. Look at this with sorrow on the split here. Interesting. All right, let's get you a Zen Tarot card for up in the ether. What's going on with Sagittarius up in the ether? Inner voice, and it came out in reverse. Sagittarius, like you don't know how to trust yourself, or you don't know how to trust this voice. Something is trying to tell you something about a relationship in your life, and you're not trusting it because maybe you're trying to give them the benefit of the doubt, or you're just trying to soothe their energy, right? If I can get them to calm down, if I can get them to hear me, if I can get them to relax, then I can get a grip on this situation. But they are not listening. They're not listening. Success on the bottom of the deck. This is absolutely for purpose. This is one of those boundary making situations here that's going to serve you very, very well in the future. But you're having to stand your ground right now. You're having to really be heard. So you're trying 10 different ways to say something to see if somebody can pick it up, or if they're if they can see the light somehow. Interesting. Let's see what that's about. Oh my goodness. All right, Sagittarius, what are you thinking about right now? What is on your mind? What's on your mind right now? What's going on in the mind space for Sagittarius? The Knight of Pentacles and the Lovers. Again, that Lovers card doesn't want to go away. This is about some kind of twin flame energy, or looking at someone and them reflecting back to you maybe your deepest fears or your real scary thought patterns here. So it's just there's this reflection happening with this Gemini energy coming through with you. Although Gemini does seem to show up a lot for you. But this is a deep dive look at the relationships around you, are they overbearing? Do they take so much of my time? Do they take so much of my energy? It's almost like you're shining the light on the energy vampires, and they're forced to open those doors of theirs and reveal themselves. And then the light is just making them shrink away again. It's really interesting. You're just exposing. You're really in expose mode on your relationships here. Ten of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. There's always this sign of success when I turn over the result here, right? When I turn over, we've got success, and then we've got the Ten of Pentacles. So there's success in this. There is success in this, you looking at the relationships around you. Yeah, ending out a big cycle with the Wheel of Fortune here. So this was a massive cycle. This was a big cycle of you ignoring that inner voice, ignoring those red flags because you wanted to give people the benefit of the doubt. You wanted to believe that they were who you thought they were, and that made everyone around you, including yourself, feel nice and comfortable. But they're revealing something to you, they're exposing, or you're investigating and you're finding out these things, and it's just, you just can't believe it, you just can't believe it. And then you're almost trying to talk them back into being who they promised they were, who they said they were. Or that's happening to you. What's the challenge in the mind space? What's the challenge in the mind space? The Page of Wands. It's like you can't get out of there. You can't get to that next community, or you can't get to that next group here. You're kind of in the in-between. It's almost like, when you leave high school and you have that big group of friends, and, everybody knows what's going on with everybody. And then you're off to college, and it's just this whole different thing. You don't know. You think you know, but you don't know until you know. But it feels like these are strangers now, or you're heading toward strangers now. And do I really want to take the time to get to know people again when I've been so disillusioned, I've been so hurt, or I've been so wrong? You feel like you can't trust yourself with these red flags now because you were wrong before. Those are all the lesson learning situations. So you were not wrong. You were being led into that for a reason, so that you could see that there is the other side of this mirror energy, of this twin flame energy. It's not all rainbows and butterflies. It goes deep, these relationships, because they really show you who you are and how you react. All right, let's see. What do you not see coming in the mind space? What does Sagittarius not see coming in the mind space here? What do you not see coming? It's Two of Pentacles on the fence, You're making a decision. Maybe that's a surprise to you. Maybe you were set in your ways on something, but now somebody's exposed something about that, or the people there, or there's this big revelation. And now you're deciding, do I want to go there? Do I really want to go there? Do I want to try this? There's this little gnat. Yeah. It is so cold this morning. How are you surviving? All right, Spirit, what is your advice in the mind space? It's like you're in this crossroads. It maybe, again, I'm thinking of the high school, college scenario, where now you're deciding, which college do I want to go to? Do I want to go where I can learn all the academics about it? Do I want to learn the basics here? Or do I want to go to art school? Do I want to learn the Renaissance? Do I want to learn how to be more creative in my life here? So you're deciding, what do I want to master in? What do I want to dive into now? It's not the traditional route with you any longer. Yeah, because that just brought heartache. Look at this with the Nine of Swords. Again, more Gemini energy. But you are walking away from something. You're gathering the courage to do it. You know you can. You understand that you can. You don't know what's ahead, like any of us. None of us know what's ahead. And you're about to take the plunge. You're about to take the chance. But it's scary. It is. It is. But this is what was supposed to happen. You were supposed to move on now. Move on. All right, what is your advice, Spirit, in the mind space? What is your advice? And I want to see what that decision is that kind of comes out of the blue. Ooh, look at this, about a partnership. Again, Two of Cups. These two twos, it's all about the twos now. Wow, there is absolutely success ahead. It's almost like this twin flame relationship had this separation. There's always a separation in twin flame energy. And sometimes that can even happen when you're together. It's just really, you just cut each other off, and you have these two completely separate lives. And then there's this reuniting, there's this coming back together as you are now, allowing each other to change, allowing each other to grow, not confining each other to who you were then here. So that is beautiful. There was almost like this underlying rule up here with the Emperor that you shall not change. And you had that imposed on your partner, and maybe your partner had that imposed on you, or there was just a strong connection in your life that thrived, but was so rigid within the roles, rigid within the tradition of this relationship. So if it was an employer-employee relationship, it was all business. It was just very much followed within the lines that you are breaking out of. You're coloring out of the lines now. You're jumping out of that box now. You're really taking a step out just to see what happens. It can be really, really scary. Wow, but why not? Why not? Before, it just felt like you were ignoring that inner voice. You've had this pull to go adventure, to go see, to go take that risk, and you've been pushing that down. Maybe there was a partner here that would just think you were an alien, just think you were a Stepford partner if you did something like this. But yeah, you're doing it anyway. You're doing it anyway, and you're going to see what happens. Does that break the bank? Does that break the relationship? If I tell my employer I'm going to go look for a part-time job, does that break my job here? Does that sever the relationship? Or if you're married or in a committed relationship and you want to go travel, you want to go see Mount Olympus, and they're just, my God, we got to go to work. We got to pay the bills. We got a family to support. We've got all these responsibilities. And you're like, you know what? You can come with me, but I'm going to go. I'm going to go see this, and I'll be back. I'll be back. Look at that. You have to. Oh, Sagittarius with the 10 of Swords on the bottom of the deck. This is a must. This is a must. Because you don't trust yourself. Something went awry in this relationship, and you're not seeing with the Two of Pentacles there that was for purpose, that was absolutely for you to look at those dark places. You had to go to those dark places in your mind. You had to reveal what was there, or they would have kept sneaking out and biting you when you didn't know they were there. So now you're just going on this deep dive. That's why you're looking at every relationship. And I don't want any skeletons in the closet. I don't want to pretend I'm someone else to make you feel better my entire life. I'm taking this mask off. I'm taking this character facade off, and I'm going to see what happens. And you know what? It's just so beautiful when you do that. There's this acceptance, this unconditionalness, because there's nothing else to hide from within you and how you really feel about things. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. It's kind of like what I'm thinking of, here I've been married 38 years this month. And my brother was married 25 years. 25 years seems to be the real look at the relationship, right? The real, am I going to spend the rest of my life with this person here? And there's a break there. There's a break, a separation, a disconnect at the 25-year mark in my experience. And then sometimes that ends up in divorce because no, there's more to see. There's more to love. I don't want to be this person that I was at 18 when I'm in my 50s. I'm changing, I'm growing, I'm expanding, and my partner is too. And sometimes it's just in different ways here. So then the high school crush comes back, or the college engagement, right? That just never quite worked out, and they went to go live their life and you went to go live your life. Well, when you reconnect later in life, when all of those conditions are put down, right? It's not so shallow. It's not so egotistical. It's really more about the connection and companionship that can cement into this beautiful, beautiful relationship. So, and it was all for purpose. Had you have married them in high school, you'd probably be divorced to them because it's 25 years later, right? So it all happens for a purpose here. And sometimes you're lifers, right? Sometimes you allow each other to change anyway, and you become two completely different people in the same relationship. So absolutely beautiful, glorious, glorious relationships. And that's what you're looking at. What's in the heart space? What's in the heart space? What are you feeling, Sagittarius? What are you feeling? Here's that travel that you need to do. Leo energy with the strength card. Look at this. You walking away. You walking away. It was too tumultuous. It was too dramatic. There was always something that you had to look at or you had to fix or you were responsible for. It was just like you kept getting pulled back in. It's like the mafia. I was out. I was out and they just keep pulling you back in. Now you've severed it completely. You've done the unthinkable. You've severed the ties so that you're not on call any longer. They can't call you in and say, well, you owe us because of this or whatever. I did you a favor. There's always this call back in, and you're severing, you're hanging up that phone, you're hanging up, you're disconnecting that line with those relationships that continue to suck the energy out of your life force. Continue to suckle from your optimism and your stamina, right? It just really, they whittle you down. Well, you're hanging up the phone, you're disconnecting, you're just not playing by their rules any longer. And it's been by their rules for a really long time. So now you're making your own rules, you're making your own plans, and it includes travel and adventure. I love that. Like, where you going? All right, what is the challenge in the heart space? What is the challenge in the heart space for Sagittarius? What is the challenge in the heart space? Queen of Pentacles, look at this independence. The Queen of Pentacles is independently owned and operated. So it's like you've been working for that overbearing boss, doing all the runs, right? You're getting all the errands done and people pleasing over there at the workplace and never ever getting recognized. It's just they always want more. That's great. That's great, Sag, but can you do one more thing for me? And thank you so much. I can't tell you how much I appreciate you. Could you just do this? And there's always just that next to-do list. This is you breaking free after probably 12 years. There's the Hanged Man. This is you breaking free of being someone's employee, of having someone else make the rules and dictate what your worth is. You are no longer allowing anyone, not even your partner, to tell you what your worth is. Damn, stepping up. You are stepping up as the leader, as the boss, as the emperor in your own life, making your own rules. What do you not see coming in the heart space? What does Sagittarius not see coming in the heart space? Yes, yes. Look at this, the 10 of Cups, the heart's fulfillment, everything you've wanted here, everything you've dreamed of here, and making your own hours. Just really, you're able to work remotely. You're able to really bring in so much more without that glass ceiling, without that restriction. No, you don't have that degree, so I can't pay you that, and so did that better, and there's always this comparison. There's none of that. You are the star of your own show here. It's beautiful. There's some kind of reuniting happening here. And it happens after a long period of time. There's just been this period of time, and somebody, you are in their heart, and whoever you are thinking about right now or feeling in your heart right now as I'm speaking these words, that's who I'm talking about. That's who I'm talking about. You're connecting energetically. And it's just so beautiful. It's that second chance. It's that I'm going to just be authentically me, so that when they return this love to me, when they return this beautiful exchange of energy, they are being just as authentic with me. And I can trust that. You get that inner voice back. You get that trust back with yourself. There's no, how did you not see that coming, right? How did you not see that they were overbearing or that they were very controlling? How did you not see that? Well, you didn't see it because it wasn't there. They grew by their own life experiences, just like you are, just like I am. So we're allowed to change, right? We're allowed to grow. Look at this beautiful reuniting of someone. Let's see, what's your advice about that in the heart space? Spirit, what's your advice? Oh God, look at this, the walk out. Sagittarius out. Like, you are really the mic drop. You're done with getting everybody else their steaming hot cup of coffee while you're drinking the cold leftovers here, while you're getting the the goulash, the leftover surprise here. It's just no thank you. No thank you. I'm not picking up your crumbs anymore. I'm not going to sit here and work my butt off and hope that the crumbs spill out of your pocket so that I can feed my family. I'm not doing that any longer. look at you taking control, taking charge, but you're walking out the door, just not even a slam. It's just a very, very quiet exit. It's a very quiet exit. There's no gasping. There's no shock here. It's just really, you're not even telling the people who would never expect this of you. Look at this Sagittarius with the Fool energy. I mean, you are just sneaking out the door, sneaking out the door. You're sneaking out the back door to go meet the person you've been waiting for your entire life, or to go work for that company that you've been wanting to work for your entire life here. You're just taking some kind of huge chance, opening your own business that you never thought you would do, writing that book that you never thought you would do. You're just walking out of something that takes up way too much of your time and your energy, and you're sitting down and you're focusing on you. You're focusing on that story. You're focusing on that picture. You're focusing on that next thing that you can express yourself creatively, but really, really make the big bucks now, without somebody just, here's my crumbs, here, thanks for all your help. It's like you were the ghostwriter, you were the background coordinator, and someone else was collecting. Look at this with the Fool. I'm shocked at this leap of faith. You're just jumping off. Jumping off. All right, what's this all about? What's in the foundation of this for Sagittarius? Oh, look at this. Oh, God. God, it's been painful. It's been so painful to just stay quiet, to just stay in that corner and be the observer and watch someone just really steal your thunder and just suck all the air out of the room here, right? It just seemed suffocating. Sagittarius. You're ending it. It's just, I was allowing this to happen. This was all about me and how I felt about my own decisions and how I trusted myself. And you've grown so much. You've changed so much. God, and it all just comes from this, a real questioning of yourself. Just this real questioning of yourself. Like, what do you want? That's when you get the answers. That's when you get to feel what you want, when you get to know what you want, when you really, really ask yourself these deep questions. And then you get the courage. You are summoning the courage to walk out the door, to walk out of your life, right into this beautiful life you've been dreaming, you've been creating, you've been manifesting. I saw the Magician on the bottom of the deck. I don't know why I didn't talk about that, because you are in manifestation mode. What we think about comes about, and you've been thinking about this for quite some time, Sag. All right, what else? Tell me about this Three of Swords in the situation. What's that all about? That Three of Swords? Broken contract, somebody betrayed, somebody gossiped, somebody turned, somebody viciously used words to come at you, to really, really come at you with the Three of Swords and the Seven of Swords here. Somebody really, really came at you hard. You know, when you're in a relationship with a true narcissist, I know that word gets thrown around so easily, and not everybody is a narcissist. Some people are, everyone is narcissistic in their own life at some point in their life. You have to be when you're going through big, big things. When you're going through grief, real grief, trust me, you're going to be a narcissist in your own life, because you are healing, you are taking care of you, and it's all you can do is to breathe at times. So yeah, I think that word is very, very loosely used. But when you are in a true relationship, and when you are in a true narcissistic empath relationship, there is always this smear campaign. There is always this attack on you. And it has, what their intent is, to have everyone in your life turn on you, even family members. They want to isolate you. They want to take you away from that support, from that love, from the people who would absolutely take you from them if they knew what was going on behind closed doors. So this, to me, feels like you've had a smear campaign happen in your life. Maybe that was a friend, maybe that was a partner, maybe that was a coworker, but somebody went on a smear campaign with you, and that gave you the confidence and the strength to walk out. I don't care what you think about me. I don't need to stand here and prove you wrong. And really, really let it go. You don't have to be right in this one. You will never be right in this one. So it's time to absolutely walk out that door until they can get a grip and they can understand what they have done here. This is about your reputation. This is about your life here, your legacy here. So yeah, you're reclaiming it. Oh my God, Sagittarius. Yes, yes, yes. Look at you walking out the door and going right to the spiritual retreat, right to the camp, right to the getaway where you can find yourself again and trust that inner voice again. This is like ayahuasca time. This is really, really going well beyond this human greedy, shady shit, right? You're really going well beyond that. And it's just like, yeah, whatever, who gives a shit? Why do I even care what they think about me? Who cares? Yeah. Oh God, you really reclaimed. You really, really reclaimed. And really that countered the smear campaign. I mean, you would have thought, people know me though. My family knows me. They know I wouldn't do that. Or they're just posting you online at a very, very, very tender time or awkward time, right? Things you didn't want to expose is getting exposed here. And what it's showing people is that you're feeling like is that I didn't have the strength to walk away from this. I was in a relationship that I knew was oppressive and I knew was not healthy for me. And I knew had some toxicity in there, but I didn't know what to do. And so people are judging you, on your decisions without understanding the choices that you had at the time. And trust me, they had their own times in their life where they were going through this for sure. But you are breaking free of this. You're literally walking out of the door on someone who has tried to keep you hostage, has tried to hold you in contempt here, has tried to blame you for everything, has tried to turn the tables on you, has not listened to you, has always been about them and how they're feeling about it and what they would do. Some kind of know-it-all here, or just real overbearing person coming up here. So yeah, you are walking away from it. You're getting away from it. You're taking that escape. You're getting the escape here that you have wanted for a really long time, and you are just cutting the cord. It's just like, it's better than this. It's better than this. And it gives you the real opportunity to open your own shop here. There's no more restrictions on you. It's just like somebody tried to put chains on you, and you are breaking free of that. Breaking free. You found the key, and the key is to trust yourself. They had you doubting yourself. They had you doubting that inner voice, and never again will you doubt yourself here. That's the success. That is the huge ending of the cycle here, where you were wishy-washy. You didn't know. You kind of jumped on the other side because you didn't want to be the fool. You didn't want to be looked at as always being wrong, because this person always made you wrong. So you were so tired of being wrong. All right, what do you not see coming in this situation here? What do you not see coming, Sagittarius? What do you not see coming? Oh, look at that with the Hanged Man. This cycle is over. You don't see it coming. You don't think you're strong enough. You may feel very vulnerable, very weak right now. You may feel like you don't have any opportunities, or you don't have any way out. Something comes out of the blue. It opens the door for you. It opens this escape route for you. Just hang on. Everything changes. There is the only constant in life is change, and this too shall change here, Sagittarius. So you are making this change because you are getting your strength back. You're getting your power back. You have healed yourself somehow, some way. You've drawn this beautiful boundary in the sand. You will treat me accordingly. You will treat me accordingly. And if that means leaving my job and not knowing how I'm going to pay my bills, so be it, because Spirit's got me. Spirit's got me here. And when have I ever failed in the past? This person has just made me feel like I am a failure, and I am not. I'm really understanding that this is about their failures. This is about them not being able to control themselves, so they need to control everyone around them. This is about them trying to gather those flying monkeys to make them feel right, to make them feel righteous. And I'm not playing by that rule anymore. I'm not playing their game any longer. So yeah, see ya. Wouldn't want to be ya. You are walking out. So proud of you for taking a stand, for taking this very beautiful stand in your life and saying, I worship me, I honor me, I respect me. And it's the only way to get other people to respect you. Sagittarius, this is glorious. This is welcome to the rest of your life with this newfound freedom of the chains that people try to put on us, of the labels that people try to put on us. This is beautiful. This is a beautiful walkout. All right, Spirit, what's your advice? And then we're going to end this. What is your advice The emperor. It was the challenge, and now it is the success here. It is you becoming the emperor in your own life, you making the rules, you drawing the lines in the sand here. You shall not cross. If you don't come to me correctly, don't come to me at all. Beautiful, beautiful Aries energy. God, do I love this Sagittarius. I love this reading for you. This true freedom from fear, and the ultimatums, and the real cloudiness and confusion that somebody has really put in your mind space here with the swords here. Somebody's just tried to confuse you and make you doubt yourself and not make you believe in yourself. And when people do that, it's like the negative mentor. It just teaches you so much, and it really teaches you how to trust yourself above all others, and how to trust spirit above all others. Be the emperor in your own life here. All right, Sagittarius, I'm going to end it here. Leave me a comment. Let me know if this was resonating with you at all. It really keeps me inspired to continue these readings on YouTube. I very much enjoy doing them. Don't forget to hit that like, share, and subscribe buttons if you haven't subscribed already. I hope you will. I've got readings coming out. I'm trying to do them every day. I've been really good since my break. So, all right, Sagittarius, I am sending you all my love and light, and I will definitely tune in with you soon.